Good morning, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are joining us from. I wanted to say hello to everybody. I hope you're safe. I hope you're sound. In today's lesson, we are going to do some IELTS speaking practice. For those of you who have just recently subscribed to my channel, I wanted to thank you all and just I'd like to give you a little bit of a brief a background about myself. My name is Wafa, and I'm an English teacher here in Canada. I've been helping students with the IELTS exam for the past 7 years. I do teach ESL in person. I've been teaching IELTS in person on the side for quite a while now. But I am teaching at one of the top ESL programs at one of the colleges here in Canada. So, anyway, I decided to start this YouTube channel to really help you level up and really help you score that band score you need in order to uh, fulfill the requirements of the IELTS exam. So, whether it be a overall band 7, 7.5, everyone has different requirements depending on the program you're applying to, but this is why I really started this channel so I can help you. My passion is to help others improve in their English because I do come from an immigrant family myself. So I do remember the struggles my parents faced. I was only 3 years old when I came to Canada, but I remember the struggles my parents faced when they moved to Canada, and just seeing them really struggle and strive to learn English. This is why I really chose this profession of wanting to help you learn English, wanting to help all students. Hello, Miss Shiva. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Where are you chatting from? Let me know. I'd love to know where you're calling from. So yes, guys, I do these IELTS speaking practice mock tests here and there at least once a week. I try to do them just so I can help you. And I want to thank everyone for always coming on, joining us, participating. Remember that the only way to improve in your English is to really get feedback on the areas you need improvement on. If you don't get feedback, you won't know where exactly you need to work on or how to work towards it. And this is why I want to help you during these IELTS speaking practice tests that we're going to start shortly. Hello, Sajid. Thanks for joining us from Pakistan. Great to have you on this live. From India. Very nice. Thank you guys for joining us. Have you both taken the IELTS exam before? Let me know. If you've taken the IELTS exam, what have you been doing to prepare for your IELTS exam? Especially the speaking portion, because this is what today's live is about. And I know that most students have difficulty with the two portions writing and speaking. They find it the most challenging, and especially speaking, because you are speaking to the examiner live, you may feel a bit nervous, you may feel a bit fearful. It's my first time. Very nice. Okay, Sajid, we're gonna help you really improve your English, get ready for IELTS, and really help you level up. I really hope to see that improvement so you could get band 8 on your IELTS exam. So let's do it. If you guys are ready to participate in the IELTS speaking practice, please check the description box of where you are chatting from, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. check the description box and you will see the link there. It's a StreamYard link, and you can join this call and really practice speaking English. And I have questions I'd like to put up so we can practice together. Let's see, it's just coming up. Now, if you'd like to, like I said, if you'd like to practice on the mic, we'd love to have you. No judgment here. No one's here to judge. This is a learning environment. So, Sajid or Shiva, if you'd like to go ahead, I have some really good questions I'd like you to answer. You could join us. You'll find the link in the description box of wherever you are chatting from. It is a StreamYard link. Oh, thanks, Hashan. Thanks for joining us. So we're just going to give everybody a few minutes to see if they'd like to come on this um, the mic or the camera so they could try to answer these questions. One thing I wanted to note is in the IELTS speaking section, there are 3 sections. And throughout these 3 sections, remember that you should really, really um, practice speaking or learning natural spoken English. The examiner will not be grading you on how you talk in a formal setting, meaning how you talk to your manager or maybe a business that you need some help with. He wants to know how you talk on a daily basis, maybe to your neighbor, to your teacher, to a friend, and obviously without using slang. And I know most students have this challenge of when they are preparing for IELTS speaking. One mistake a lot of students make is they just try to memorize a bunch of vocabulary words, a bunch of grammar rules, and hoping that this is going to help them learn English. But at the end of the day, if you do not know how to implement these words into your vocabulary that you are speaking every day, uh, this is not going to help you. So, for example, you may spend a whole day memorizing a bunch of new phrases and words, and then suddenly you start talking to somebody and you're like, wait, how am I supposed to use those words into these sentences? Is my point. Or how am I supposed to remember all these words to say in a conversation? You need to learn how to use these words in a practical way, guys. And I find that a lot of students waste a lot of time in preparing for their IELTS speaking section. And that's why I've created a really, really hands-on hands-on program. Hashan, I see you. Let me just finish my point and I'll add you to this live. Um, one mistake I see a lot of students making is, like I said, memorizing lots of words, and that's why I've created a course that I'm so excited. We are launching by the end of this month. It's a 7-day program, IELTS speaking course. Every single day we will study one module, and there's 7 modules. This course will be taught live on the Zoom application. So it doesn't matter what part of the world you're in, you will be able to access this course. I'm super excited because it will be taught live. So if you need help, I'm there to answer your questions. It's going to be in a group setting, so you're going to meet like-minded people, and this is what really helps you. So, guys, make sure you stay tuned because I will be launching this course soon. I will be um, I will be announcing all the information. Just make sure you follow my Facebook page so you are updated. I am facing difficulty to find the link. Oh, Sajid, if you check, let me try to give you the link again. But if you check the description box of how you joined, you will see it. If you go to my Facebook page, I will try to paste it here, but I don't think you could see it. You won't be able to see the link. If you go to the Facebook description box, you will get to see the link. Hold on, let me see if I can show you. Just give me one sec and I will see if I can show you so you can. I don't think you could see the link. It looks something like this. It should be coming up shortly. But if anybody else would like to take a chance in practicing these questions, I'm here for the next hour, really trying to help you level up your English, improve your English, and yeah, let's do full screen for now until I show you. And Hashan, I had seen you. You were next in the queue, but I'm not sure what happened. Oh, there we go. We have someone. Hello. Hello there. Shiva, we cannot hear you. Hello? Shiva, we cannot hear you. Hi, Shiva. You may want to check your mic settings because I cannot hear you. Hello. Folks, I think there's some technical errors or technical difficulties. I cannot hear Shiva. Shiva, would you like to try to get off the live and come back on? All right, guys, you can find the StreamYard link, like I said. Sajid, I'm not sure if you found it yet, but it is in the description box of where you are joining us from. I wanted to show you where you could find it. Of the event page, exactly. If you go on my page, you will see it there. On my Facebook page, because I do see you joining in from. I do see you joining in from Facebook, so I wanted to tell you that to check the description box so you are able to see it. So guys, as I was saying earlier, I don't want to just remain silent while I think a few people are having tech issues, but we'll give them a minute. And while we are waiting, one thing I wanted to mention about the IELTS speaking exam is that you need to make sure you also follow the requirements, guys. The requirement for part 2 is that you need to be able to speak for a full 2 minutes and no longer than that. The reason why I say this is because I find that a lot of students have this challenge of speaking for less than 2 minutes or a little over 2 minutes, and that's going to affect your band score in IELTS speaking. So you need to make sure that you are able to check the time when you start, and uh, you start your discussion and you end it like right at the 2 minute mark or 2 minute and 50 second mark. This is important. Hi, Hashan.
Hi ma'am, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
How are things? Good.
Yes, all good ma'am.
Good. Great to have you on the live again.
Yes, I live coming with PC.
Yes, great. That's awesome because earlier I saw you sign on, but maybe the mic wasn't working.
Yes, just because last time I talk with you by phone, but my phone is very heat, like
Ah, right, right. It got
heating
very
problem with phone.
overheated.
So yes,
Yes.
overheating.
No problem, no problem. So, how's it going? Have you been practicing for the IELTS speaking section?
Yes, I do.
Good, good. So, would you like to take a shot on these questions today? Do you want to practice these questions with me?
Yes, ma'am, I will try.
Okay, great. Great. Let's start. Where are you from?
I am from Gujarat, which is located in India, and I'm
And
living
what's
in
your,
a small. I'm
go
living
ahead,
in a
I
small
didn't.
city. I'm living in a small city, Bharuch, which is located in the west coast.
Great. And what's your hometown like?
Like, can you please give
Yeah,
me some
so
clue?
yeah, so pretty much this question is asking, can you describe your hometown? My hometown, Gujarat, has lots of mountains and lots of lakes. I love it because the weather is perfect and it's always hot there, maybe something like this.
My hometown, and my hometown is Bharuch, and there are so many parks and some bridge which is 100+ year old and very famous, uh,
Wow.
and bridge made by a Britishan, and the bridge name is Golden Bridge, and this is a very famous bridge in our city and our country also.
Wow, very nice. So good.
And
So that's very nice. So can you tell us maybe what's next to the bridge? Is there water below it or under it?
no, no,
Is there a
actually,
park?
actually this bridge was connected to city, which is
Ah, okay.
two two three two two yeah 3 kilometers distance, and it's totally made by I cannot remember
That's
the
okay.
words.
That's okay. You did an amazing job. Great answer. I like that you mentioned that this bridge connects to another city, right? It's a very famous bridge because it's very ancient and it's over 100 years old, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
What do you like most about your hometown? So, what do you like the most about your city?
Um, as I said, I am living in a small city, so uh, there is a very less crowded area, so we can live a very peacefully. Uh, the we can travel easily and no traffic issue. So it's a really advantage for us because there are no more no there is no more people
Traffic. Mm-hmm.
travel on the road, because nowadays I saw lots of people suffering from traffic issue and all. But we are luckily, I am lucky to have like living here.
Great, great answer. So I'm going to just help you a little. So when you live far from the city, you could use a word called suburbs. Suburbs. It's called SUBURBS. This means, so you could say something like, I actually live in the, or you could say outskirts, suburb. So this means you live far from the city. I'm writing it in the chat box for you. So you could use a word like this to uh, you know, improve your English. So you could say something like, I actually live in the suburbs of Gujarat. And this is something I love because there's no traffic there and it's very easy to get around this, around my town, and also to get to the main city. Something like this, right? I
Yes,
wrote it in the chat. You should see suburbs.
suburbs.
Yes, suburbs. And next one is what kind of activities do people do in your hometown usually for leisure? Leisure means for fun.
In a free time, most of the time, people would love to go outside, like park and some cinemas area. And in my city, there are so many tasty food, so they can enjoy the food on weekend with family. And they there are some uh, sports activities also. So people, so many families are uh, going with all the family and enjoy the movie and then go for the dinner.
Nice, good answer. Very, very detailed answer. So, most people in my hometown usually like to go out for dinner, or maybe they like to catch a movie as well, because people really love interacting and hanging out with one another during their leisure time. So that was a great answer. You mentioned everything, but I think you also mentioned something about they like sports. Maybe you could touch up on what type of sports are popular to play or to watch in your country. Just for next time, if you like cricket, basketball, soccer, which sport you could say.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, I will.
Yeah, great answer though. Last one for part one. Do you think you'll continue living in your hometown in the future?
Yes, definitely, because I went to next city like Mumbai, which is I lived there for 2 months, and my experience is very bad about like very crowded area, and there is no there is a uh, very crowded area, and
Yeah.
traffic
So you could
issues
say
and
something like it's very overpopulated. It's a very
overpopulated.
overpopulated
Yes,
city.
very
Yes.
louded area, and I was like, this is this is not for me. I just want to go my hometown and live my life with a peace life. I don't
Live
want
in
to
a
stay
very
here. So
congested. Yes.
basically in my town, people are wake up before sunrise, and going for praise, salah and everything, but there is just something different, so that's why I love to live in my hometown.
Hometown. Very good. Good answer. And Hassan, would you like to practice part two? I will give you 1 minute to prepare your answer. The question is describe a person who has had a significant influence on your life. You should say who it was, what did you find inspirational, and why you found them inspiring. Would you like to take 1 minute to prepare your answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Sure. So go ahead. I'll give you time. Okay, time's up and go ahead.
One of Okay, so one man who was inspiring me and influenced me, uh, his name is Siddhant Jaiswal. He is from Varanasi, and I am using Facebook since 2015 to 16, and I am very interested in a fitness line. So I saw him on a Facebook in 2015, and he is that time he is really working hard for his goal and target. He is very poor. He is belong to very poor family, and but still he is trying to get to reach their goal, him goal. So that time I saw him, and I am continuously following him as my younger brother and inspiration. And and right now he is continuously playing a competition, and he is failed several time, but he never give up in his life. So I am also a very you know un,
Inspired?
inspired by him, and unstoppable, like his name is already unstoppable, so I am like I am also motivated, and I just put in my mind one thing I also want to do like him. And right now, first he was work in a, a bike garage, like bike garage, and now
Mhm.
he become a professional bodybuilder, a IFBB pro card holder, and now he has 3 to 4 own his gym, and he train already 100 plus students, so he is very inspirational for me.
Very
And
nice.
yeah, that's it.
Good. Great answer. You discussed who this person is, why you found them inspirational, because they come from a family that's not so wealthy, but he still doesn't give up on his goals and aspirations of being one of the world's strongest, I guess,
Y-
strongest athletes. He's reached his goals, and he's trained over hundreds of clients to do the same. So that was a great answer, Hashan. Great work on that. And let's ask some questions in part three. Who do you consider to be an inspirational person in your? I guess you answered that question. We'll delete that one. In your opinion, what qualities make a person inspirational?
in my opinion, make person. In my opinion, I just say one thing. Uh, the man or the guy or girl who is trying to get their goal continuously, not for a few week or few days or few months, continuously, who is trying to do one thing and one activity and reach their goal. And yeah.
It's someone who is someone who I really look up to, you could say. That's good. Somebody, so just like you said, somebody who doesn't give up, that person is called somebody who is consistent, who shows up every day and says, no matter what, I have to do this. So great answer. I really like it. And I agree. And how about the next one? Can you name a famous inspirational figure from your country's history or culture? Is there someone famous who you found inspirational? Maybe an athlete?
uh, yes, one of the my favorite athlete and in my country by name is Bhuvan Chauhan, and he is okay. I started again. I'm
No problem.
one of my favorite inspirational guy is Bhuvan Chauhan. He is live in Canada. He is coming. He went for the study, and right now he's a uh, he is also IFBB or IFBB Pro Card holder, and now he is competed in Olympia stage, which is a biggest competition in the world. So I am really proud of him, and he he represented our country. So yeah, I
Yeah,
love
that's
his work
great.
and motive. Yes.
Great. You could even end it there. And I really appreciate that he represented our country. That's a great answer. How do inspirational people impact or influence others around them?
uh, like like I said before, the name of the guy, Siddhant Jaiswal, who is really working consistently, like 7 to 8 year. He failed 7 time to lose in a competition, but he never give up, and he is continuously uh, holding the hope. He never give up. He is not going to lose anymore, and finally he won. So he inspired a lot of people who is following him and who is surrounding with
Great answer. And I love that you related it back to the previous answer about the person you found inspirational who came to Canada. So that was great. And last question, do you think it's important for young people to have role models or inspirational figures to look up to?
Yes, of course, young people should inspire from a, a famous model or people, like, because they already nowadays the famous personality already shares his them experience on channel, and also we can just learn from them and apply on our life. So younger people have a lots of advantage to take them as a inspirational, and yeah, I can say that.
No, great answer. So pretty much sum it up by saying, I think it is very important for young people to have somebody to look up to because young people are often influenced very easily. So if they have a public figure they look up to and find inspiring, it will help them in the future. So that's a great answer you gave. Thank you so much, Hassan.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Please, can you judge my band score?
Yes, so I think that it would be good if you could practice more. You have great thoughts you are mentioning, but you have to remember to condense your answers and just say the most important parts that you need to mention. So for every question, for example, let's say for what do you like most about your hometown? Let's say this one. You should answer every question, you should answer with three sentences so you know the structure you're saying and you know when to stop talking. Sentences are three ideas or three thoughts you are mentioning because then if you say too much, you will overtalk. So I would say definitely more practice will help you. And also, I know you are aware that we are coming out with a course, but I think it would really help you improve your vocabulary, your hesitation, right? Feeling a bit shy or feeling like I don't know what to say. These are all normal feelings you have, but it takes time to improve on. But not to say it doesn't mean that it will take you 2 years. It could take you 1 month. But like you say, it all depends on how much you show up and do the work, right? If you say, you know what, I'm going to dedicate 2 months of my life every day for 1 hour, I'm going to practice English, I'm going to get better at it, you will get better at it. You know that yourself, Hassan. I know if you're into working out, every day you show up in that gym, every day you do the work. It's the same thing with learning English. If you tell yourself, I'm going to do this every day for 1 hour, you will get better.
Yes, ma'am, 100%.
Yeah. I hope this feedback was good. I can't really gauge your band score, but I would say definitely give it 2 months of consistent practice and you will get band 8 for sure.
Yes, the main problem is when I'm alone and I'm talking to myself, I can speak more. But when I'm coming to you and like my words is stopping me, like hesitation and little bit shy feeling. That's why.
No,
But
no, that's
thank you so
all
much.
no,
Thank you
no
so much
problem.
for this live session and your videos. It's really helpful for me, and my confidence level is now little bit boost up.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. Keep up the good work. Always remember, if confidence is number one. If you're not confident, everything will hold you back from life and you'll feel like you're never good enough. But if you tell yourself, I'm good enough, I can do this, you can do anything in the world.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Hassan. We have a few others waiting on the line. So I hope you still listen in so you can learn from them as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for ma'am.
Thank you. Have a good day. Bye. Hi, Shivu. Hello? It says your mic is on mute. If you would like to join practicing these questions, please unmute your mic so we can hear you. Hi, Shivu. Let us know if you could hear us or not, because we cannot hear you. Oh, it says you're unmuted now. Can you try to talk? We can't hear you, Shivu. Sorry. All right, guys, we also had another student who, I don't know what happened. We had two students waiting. Laura, uh, Lorray. Lorray, dear, if you'd like to sign on again, I'd love to meet you. I'd love to chat with you, especially that you're joining us all the way from Nigeria. You are our guest. Please try to come on the live again because I don't see your name anymore. So, guys, one thing I appreciate is so many students who come on this IELTS speaking practice sessions and really try hard, really, every time I see improvement from them. This is what I really love seeing because that's going to help them so much preparing for IELTS speaking. They are not just sitting there trying to memorize ton of words or just having a regular conversation with a native English speaker. Rather, they're actually practicing the language they need to use, the exact questions they may get on IELTS speaking. And this is what's so essential when you are, in fact, preparing for the speaking section. So, Shivu, I'm just gonna. I'm not sure why your mic is not. It says your mic is muted, Shivu. Um, if you could try again, we'd love to have you on this live. And until then, let's talk about some IELTS preparation tips that I could give you for speaking, or just to ensure in general that, especially in part two, the 1 minute the examiner gives you to plan your answer, to prepare your answer. So, pretty much in part two, he's going to hand you some questions like we went over. And then he's going to tell you, okay, you have 1 minute to prepare your answer, just like I did with Hassan. And in that 1 minute, you should really, really take consider this time and structure your answers properly in the best manner, so that way you are able to answer every single point the examiner is looking for in part two of the speaking section. The more structured, the more prepared you are, the better, because this is what the examiner is going to grade you on your clarity, on your coherence, if you were able to structure your answer. And let's talk about pronunciation. Good old pronunciation. A lot of students often think they have to use big vocabulary words when they're talking to the examiner in IELTS speaking. But guys, you are not being graded on your high level of vocabulary words. Remember that if you choose big vocabulary words you're not comfortable pronouncing, you're going to end up pronouncing it wrong, and this is going to jeopardize your band score. So you want to make sure you answer. You want to make sure you really really answer sorry, I lost a train of thought. You want to make sure that you answer with words you are comfortable with, so that way you are not penalized for your pronunciation. Remember that pronunciation is actually one of the band descriptors of the IELTS speaking section. So you want to make sure that you use words, like I said, that you're comfortable saying, comfortable pronouncing, so that way you don't jeopardize your band score for pronunciation. Let's check the. Please, can you elaborate my band score by my censor so I can put more effort on my practice? Sorry, Hassan. What question or which answer exactly? Hello, Rajib. How are you? Thanks for joining us. So it seems like Shivu, seems like you're having some tech issues still. Let me know if you could maybe, I don't know, leave and come back in, so that way you could see if that will reset your mic, maybe. Let's see. Thanks for joining us, Reggie. Let me know if you'd like to do some more IELTS speaking practice with us. We'd love to have you on before we end this call. Just let me know, and you have the link. Please check the description box of the event. Um, of this exact event on Facebook, and you could see the exact description there of how to join. So Hassan, you wanted to get some feedback. So in part two, you did mention um, in part two you did mention who you found inspirational, which was the gentleman who didn't let anything stop him from his goals of trying to compete in a competition. He's somebody who actually, you know, even though his situation was not that good financially, he still reached his goals of wanting to be in a bodybuilding competition. And uh, you I would say something like, what did he do in the process? Did he join a gym? Did he train himself? What did he do? And maybe you can mention where he was and where he became. You did mention about his finances not stopping him from his goals, but maybe you could mention, he was 200 pounds and then he trained himself to be 140 pounds, for example. Just give a realistic example so that way the examiner knows um, exactly what you're discussing and what you're trying to say. Great. Thank you, Rajib, for sharing this with your friends. What to explain part three question. If you'd like to join us, Rajib, let me know. It would be good so you could actually practice part three. So, Hassan, I hope that helped. Like I said, you did great. Always remember to answer with three sentences only for each question. Who was it? One person I found very inspirational was, I found him to be I found him to be somebody who always stayed consistent in his goals and his aspirations. Nothing stopped him because nothing stopped him, even though he came from a very poor family. He was always very motivated to get to his goals. That was three sentences. Move on to the next one. What did you find inspirational? Then you mentioned three answers again for this particular question. All right. I hope that helped. That semi explanation. But like I said, if you'd like more of a detailed explanation, one on one guidance in a group setting, make sure you join our IELTS Speaking Band 7 in 7 days course. 7 modules, guys, only 7 modules in 7 days, and you will be at least at a band 7 and above. 7 modules, 7 days. This course is taught by me online, so that way you are able to attend. Make sure you check this course out because I've custom made it especially for non-native English speakers who feel nervous, who can't find the right words to talk, who feel a bit anxious to talk, who feel like their vocabulary words need to improve. These are all the main things that are taught throughout the course. And by the end of it, you will be that confident English speaker you need to be to face the examiner, guys. So, folks, I think let's see if anybody else would like to do some speaking practice. If not, we are going to end the live session for today. Let me just bring up the questions again so the new watchers could see the questions that we are practicing today. Rajib, our course will be starting within the next month, I would say. We are just in the launching period, so we haven't we have make sure you just follow our Facebook page and you will be notified. It's super exciting. I can't give you all the details just yet, but we will be launching it very soon. And the only hint I could give you is it's only a 7 day course, and the course is taught by me. online so we get to talk to each other. If you have any questions, I can answer. There is a question and answer session after every module. 7 modules in 7 days. All right, folks. We are going to end this call now. I wanted to thank everybody for your time. I wish you guys all the best, and I hope you guys continue practicing to level up your English. I know you could do it. I know you can score that band 7, band 8, whatever you need, and I'm here to help you. Make sure you attend our Facebook Lives more often or our YouTube Lives on IELTS speaking practice, because I think you could really reach your goals the more you practice them. All right, guys, I wish you guys a wonderful day ahead. Take care, everybody. Bye now.